Wetting my diapers is just something that kind of comes naturally with wearing diapers. The feeling of release and the feeling of comfort of a warm, wet diaper is really something that is very special to me.
No, I'm good, no, What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I figured today, we reminisce a bit, dial it back. You know how like you guys get to hang out and reminisce with your friends about the good old days, times where you had no responsibilities, no care in the world. Yeah, we're on that type of time today. Addicted to living as an adult baby. Right, this is a My Strange Addiction episode. We haven't watched one of these in like months. It's been a while since I've checked out a My Strange Addiction episode. So I'm very intrigued and curious on what today's episode has to offer. I made a video on adult babies or grown-up babies or however you want to label them. This had to be like 2 years ago. It was a man who liked watching Hanny Manny while sitting in his crib. Don't know how it supported him because it barely could support me. So that was interesting. But I figured, hey, different person, different set of storyline. I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go. If you guys are new here, like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, join the family, and just know, like, let me emphasize, this is how we rock over here. If you don't like it, leave, because we're weirdos. It's okay to be weird, just get over it. But without further ado, we're gonna hop right into the video, so brace yourselves.
My name is Riley. I'm 25 years old. I live outside of Buffalo, New York, and I'm addicted to being an adult baby. What the fuck? I dress as a baby as often as I can. Whenever I come home, I always slip into one of my cute little outfits, and it helps me wash away all the stress of the big, tough world.
Pampers? Yikes. But real quick, I do want to say, we get it. The world is big and bad. Big, bad, bold, tough, difficult, stressful, annoying. But as an adult, what can you do, You just gotta really figure it out. Our parents kind of set that up for us, huh? Half-assed attempt, but we're trying. It's definitely interesting that she gets to do that while I can't put on a pamper and just sit. But
Riley has turned her bedroom into a nursery. She sleeps in her crib every night.
I love pajamas, especially footy pajamas. Things with ruffles and pink. I love having my hair in pigtails and sucking on my pacifier.
12 hours a day. That's more than everyone's 9 to 5 commitment. What in the world? I'm not gonna lie, what's really bugging me out is these cribs. How are they fitting in these cribs? That shit would have broke. I get in it, it's breaking. I don't know how they setting them up, who's engineering these cribs, but they fit in the aesthetic very well. Yeah, that crib shit dead.
I started wearing diapers when I was about 13, and then that kind of gradually turned into fascination about pacifiers and onesies and baby or diaper accessories. When I was younger, I felt shame. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to have a normal life doing this.
Wow. Fascination. I'm pretty sure we all are fully aware of what babies need. It's like there's nothing to really figure out there. You got a binky, a pamper, you could just rot in it. Your go-go juice, your little apple juice, whatever, dilute it in water because, the parents don't like sugar. There's just nothing to really figure out there, you know what I mean? So I thought that was an interesting choice of words. But, she said 13, this is when it started. I sense traumatic. Something happened. Because to not want to be in reality or don't want to face the tough world, what you hiding for? Something happened. I know it did.
Riley's friend James is one of the few people who knows of her strange behavior.
I first found out about Riley's addiction maybe about 3 or so years after we became friends. I was a little surprised. You don't run into too many adults that like to dress like babies.
I know it's something that is very unique to me, and I definitely don't tell people unless I think they're going to be okay with this.
Riley is also transgender. She was born a male, but always felt awkward and out of place.
Probably what triggered it. I'm not even joking. Don't laugh. That's not a joke. Coming out could be a big thing for people. So I understand why that whole transition and her really just becoming fascinated with baby objects and wanting to live that life, it suits her, So you can't hate the player or the player hate the L. Fumbled that one.
Wow, a bottle and a footy sleeper?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's a bit much for just hanging out with the two of us?
I thought that was your bestie. He's feeling some type of way a little bit. I thought you said you only told people who, you think would be comfortable. You seem a bit uncomfortable. But a whole bottle and a pacifier, you and your onesie. Like, I get you comfortable. This is your safe haven. But I'm sure he did not want to see it. I'm sorry.
I kind of like it. It makes me kind of feel younger and like a kid and stuff.
Riley is so engrossed in her addiction, she spends nearly $400 a month on accessories like diapers, baby powder, and bottles.
Where the money coming from? Where are you getting those type of funds? Yet you don't want to. Babies don't got currency. They not spending a dime. So considering you're spending a dime to support this lifestyle, you got to get up and go somehow. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. She in deep, sinking underwater. That's. I'm not gonna lie. 400 a month is insane. That's pushing the limit. Cause ain't a binky $2 at the. I've never seen this. Like, y'all can't blame me, but you could blame that diaper rash. I'm not getting in that, no.
She wears diapers 24 hours a day.
These are definitely my favorite type of diapers, the briefs. They're the crinkliest, they're the most absorbent, and they have the tapes on them, so you actually have to go through the whole process of diapering. Wetting my diapers is just something that kind of comes naturally with wearing diapers. The feeling of release and the feeling of comfort of a warm, wet diaper is really something that is very special to me.
Nah, I'm good. No, I'm not gonna sit up there and soil myself in no. I don't think babies enjoy soiling themselves. You notice how they cry when stuff like that happen? Who's changing the diaper? I know you're not soiling yourself, then rolling over to then change yourself. You see what I mean? There's no parental guidance over this. This is just like her trying to be comfortable with living as a baby. Who's taking care of you? You didn't spend $400 a month on the material. Now you saying you want to sit there and let it leak and drip? Nuts. I remember one day I was on a field trip and boo-booed on myself on the bus. I ain't tell nobody this. Nobody. Whole bus was like, oh my gosh, what is that stench? Me, I shit. Didn't tell a soul. Did I want to shit? No. And you're telling me you want to shit? That is a new ballpark. I'm not gonna sit up there and pee and boo. No.
Being an adult baby makes me feel different ways. Sometimes it makes me feel really happy. Sometimes it makes me feel kind of sad.
And you don't even make up your mind. Make it up. You either like to boo-boo on yourself and sit in the feces, or you don't. Because you just explain that you did it regardless. I'm not gonna lie. If she changing herself, yeah, I know that room stank. Like, good Lord have mercy. I know. I'm already knowing. Like, where the pants. Who throwing them out? It's just so many questions that I know not gonna get answered in this little video. Oh, I could just smell that. Yo, that's sick.
Riley hasn't been able to find a long-term relationship.
I know that ultimately most people aren't okay with this.
Is she too entrenched in the baby lifestyle? Will her addiction stop her from living a full life?
I do worry about Riley's addiction. Her life would probably be a lot easier if she didn't do this, but I don't know if she really would ever want to stop.
Sometimes I wish that I wouldn't have gone down this path, but usually it takes just a half a second to go, oh, come on, Riley, you love this.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said earlier, she in it deep. So to just simply wake up one day and be like, it's not for me, it's gonna be a little difficult for her to go through. But for just 12 hours a day in and day out, and for 24 hours you wearing a pamper, like, you're already this invested. $400 a month. Like, what are you hiding from? What has gotten to the point to where for 12 hours you are in the crib locked? Like this is lockdown and you just swimming in it. That's just the part that I'm trying to figure out, because there is a deeper meaning behind this. Obviously, we're not gonna know. Maybe she's going to therapy, or maybe it's something that she could figure out, but we don't know. Trust me, we don't need to know.
Few people know of Riley's addiction.
It's hard to tell somebody because there's always been that fear that they will completely be super negative to me and judgmental.
Candace has been one of Riley's closest friends for over 7 years, but because Candace lives in another town, she has no idea Riley is living most of her life as a baby.
Ooh, the narrator said most of. That says a lot. And to be honest with you, obviously I get it. Every single one of us has secrets. Everyone has secrets that they damn near might take to the grave. But since it's already publicized, for her to literally live her lifestyle as a baby, no benefits get reaped from it. Like, realistically. Obviously, if she feels a certain way by it, cool, great. But again, babies aren't getting the bills paid. Babies wear diapers. They soil themselves without even realizing it. It's not pleasurable. They don't They not freaky, it's they dookie by accident. And they also get to sit and just live, survive. Like, I don't know how to explain it. She's willingly choosing to continue to do this. So there's meaning behind it. Do I know the meaning? No. Do I want to know the meaning? Still no, nothing changed. This is none of my business.
Today, Riley is finally ready to confide in Candace and reveal her addiction.
You know, I'm transgendered. You know, I've been living as a girl forever. You know all about that, but I have something to talk to you about.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give it a minute and I'll come out and talk to you about that, all right?
Okay.
Cool.
I'm not gonna lie, if she go in that back room and dress up and then come back out, that's wild. Like, is this supposed to be one of the things where it's like, it's easier if I show you than I tell you? That's probably what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I get it. Some things you just gotta get up and do. You can't sit there and explain it to these people. Throw that binky in and see what opinion she comes up with. That'll be interesting.
Hello. Okay.
What I wanted to tell you was that I am addicted to being a baby and wearing diapers.
I don't know what I was expecting to see. It was definitely a surprise.
This crib is really awesome. I kind of built it from scratch out of an old...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she look a little confused, bamboozled, taken back. She ain't never seen that a day in her life. Facts. Best believe if my best friend or someone who I knew so closely told me this, who taking care of you then? Baby bounce a lot, who taking care of you then? So I understand the confusion from her. I do. She walked in that room and got lost. Lost at sea. Ain't nobody finding her.
And forgive me for being a little...
Well, I didn't do this because I, wanted to shock you or anything. We've been friends for a long time.
I'm glad you told me.
This is quite a lot to take in, but at least you didn't scream and run out of the apartment. I never got a chance to be a little girl, I grew up as a little boy, and so it's nice to be able to create new memories. Am I sounding like completely crazy right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, it was a shock walking in, but I'm really glad you told me.
Period. No, I'm sorry. That was so uncalled for. What I do want to say is people need to recognize that, like, when you find out stuff, just whatever the case may be from family, friends, significant other, something that you would have never thought they've done or could see them doing, and they've done it and they're telling you. Reactions are justified, So, like, I've seen a couple of comments under the video of people complaining because she was shocked by it. Who wouldn't be? It's random. We would have never guessed. A baby? You're acting like a baby and you're 25? Pushing 26? No, would have never guessed.
I don't think it changes how I feel about her. It's her life. I really just want Riley to be happy and healthy.
I don't feel like what I'm doing is wrong or dirty or weird. There's no reason for me to stop, so why should I?
Ooh, spoken like a true addict. You have no reason to stop, so why would you? Yep. That's literally what all of them say. It's okay. This was a very interesting video, to say the least. I guess some people, well, I don't know, they'll figure out when it's time to grow up, because the world will hit you regardless. Like, we stuck here until the day we leave, so, things will change, I'm sure, in due time, hopefully. I pray, I hope. At least she has friends who care enough, like they there, right? And just overall, it's still kind of, it's definitely weird. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen someone really be this deep into it. There's definitely way more reason behind it, for sure. But I think that's gonna be about it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, or maybe it didn't, I don't know. This is the internet. Duh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to tell me by dropping a thumbs up. It really, really helps the channel out a lot. And if you're new here by any chance and you want to subscribe, please feel free to do that. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the channel. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.